League action now, and Fulham visit Elland Road in what proved to be a deeply frustrating game. Header from De La Vega, very wide there. Another header blocked by a Fulham shirt. Fulham decided they didn't want to play football. We kept the ball in our half for quite a period of time, and you can see there the half closes with Fulham doing absolutely nothing. They didn't come to play football, they just stayed in their half of the pitch and did absolutely nothing. It was really frustrating. PES also decided that their players were like faster and stronger and stuff, because, you know, one of them games. First half was really boring and dull, and I couldn't really find anything in the highlights of this game to try and make it interesting. There's a shot there, but it's not either side of the keeper, so it didn't really test him at all. 60 minutes now, 61 minutes, and we're trying. We had a shot before that, but it was too wide on this side, so it wasn't worth putting in. That one was more worth putting in, but nothing doing on it, as you can see there. Again, not really being able to test the keeper straight at him, really. Fulham now actually in our half, put the flags out, alert the media, all that. Fulham actually in our half, and as we try and get the ball away, again, their players better in the challenges, faster, stronger, blah de blah, gets the shot away, and Unsane pushes it round the post. We get substitutes on, try and get some fresh legs and try and inject some interesting and urgent sort of gameplay into this. You know, we could do with winning it. Ball in, Pavlidis swings a foot at it, connects on the volley, but that's not going anywhere other than wide. He's too far out again. You know, not really in a position to direct that toward goal with his body, you know, swivelling round. A pass that was agonisingly just in front of our man, and their keeper hacked it away, and it finished 0-0. It had 0-0 written all over it, that one. Fulham were deeply dull, deeply uninteresting, and PES, like I say, decided their players were faster and stronger and all that. So we got absolutely nowhere. All the stats and the player ratings, match results coming up in a bit. Match day 21. And then we tried Guay and Sugawara with another contract negotiation offer, and they weren't interested. Had a look at two right backs because I started panicking about Sugawara. And as you can see there, top right hand corner, minus 49,320 on wages. We are not going to be able to do any deals, despite having 6 million or so, you know, transfer budget. It's the wages that are killing me because we've had to negotiate a lot of contracts here. So those are the stats and everything for these two right backs. They're not exactly what I want, so I'm going to be hunting around for more right backs because those bids failed anyway, and like I say, with the wages on that, we can't sign anybody at all. We're stuck. And Sugawara doesn't want to sign a contract, and neither does Guay at the moment. The defensive midfielder, obviously, in Kana, we signed him. So Pavlidis anyway put through against Manchester City. So contract worries and player recruitment worries aside for a minute, you know, league action again and try and get something here. Manchester City away is always going to be a tough ask. And Manchester City there knocking the ball about, eventually working it forward. shot, but that's straight at Unsane. He'll take them all day long. And now we're trying to build something lazy, waft to the foot out at the back, and then Manchester City pick up on the ball and break. Squared and more centralised and a good goal. You know, what can you say? Given away by that lazy waft behind the player of the foot, and then Manchester City pick up on that, work it really well and score a very good goal. And we are down 1-0. Yep. A few pennies in the square box there from Medic Maniac. Pass Unsane, good finish. Nicely worked by Manchester City. Oh dear. Could be a long day, eh? Get a corner, 24 minutes. Header not going anywhere other than missing the target. Just no real, you know, direction on that at all. Underneath it, wrong angle, everything about that just wrong. Manchester City far side, and then strike because he was able to get the space and turn away from the two markers there, two Leeds United defenders, and Bustos gets a brace. Sterling, I think that is, with the ball in, and then Bustos able to get a bit of space away from the two defenders there and pass Unsane again for a 2-0 lead to Manchester City. Coming up to half time, Guy wins the ball. Back to Unsane, to Wrench who's playing, to Vaca, to David Ashley, looking for Pavlidis with a strike, and that is wide, and half time is upon us. So the boys got to go in the dressing room, try and get together and try and come up with a plan, and you know, and then take that crossing the line onto the pitch in the second half. We've got to take that, you know, and work something and try and get back in this game. 54 minutes. Lukumi. Manchester City backing off there. They don't need to do anything. They're 2-0 up. All they got to make sure is, you know, they're on it and they make it difficult for us, and they keep the ball, you know, tidy passing and all that. And they've got the quality to make this difficult for us. Second half. Deflection on that. Pavlidis can't get any room. Corner. Manchester City get that clear. We eventually get another corner, but the header is straight at the keeper, not making him earn his corn. And then from the resulting kick out by the goalkeeper, Manchester City keep the ball, work it, get the shot away. And that is straight at Unsane. We get a good chance with a free kick, and I absolutely make a mess of it, hit the top of the wall and waste it. And I am kicking myself there. Substitutes on. Sterling. Ball in. Underneath it. Under pressure from the Leeds United defenders. 74 minutes now, tick-tock on the clock. Drop of the shoulder, shot away, but another one wide. Pavlidis firing blanks today. Did well to actually get space for the shot and get a clean strike, but you know, should be hitting the target. Header, don't know how that's stayed out. Might hit the defender who was, you know, there just on the goal line. and eventually the referee calls time on that, and Manchester City deserved to win that. They shut us out and worked a couple of good goals, and they take the 3 points today. All the stats there, and player ratings, results coming up in a bit, and then there's a bit of news about Sugawara and Guai rejecting another contract offer, so that's frustrating me. Right, I shall see you for the next one. Take care.